everything.
Pardon me. Hey, hi. Here again. Sorry, I might be a little exhausted. I got home just literally a moment ago, and I think I yesterday mentioned that I might be a little busy today, which I was. Not as busy as I initially feared, but still, I was out and about for some time, and I'm finally home. I just had something to eat, and I'm gonna try to get through this as much as I can today, but I'll see how far I'll make it. Anyways, yeah, so, idea, try to get through every possible character. There's still over 30 of them to go. Okay, well, time to get to it. Let's see, let's start with Demon, because there's something...
Hello there, stranger. I'm Dina the Dresser. Need a helping hand?
Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, so that doesn't work. That's a... Right off the fucking... Off the list right away. Let's see. Okay, Connie is somebody She takes so much time. It's 20 minutes just to do like a quick run.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies description. He's fire given form. But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Hey, what up, hot stuff?
Hey, Dante.
It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante, the fireplace.
Some other lazy one too.
Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
You been expecting me?
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. I've seen what you're doing.
Which is not much, I assume.
Kinda get me fired up too.
What? I like the sound, huh?
Nah, not like that, little freaky deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach.
Fuck it. Fine.
And you need my help.
Okay, you could just be upfront about that. You bet I do.
Uh-huh. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us.
God damn.
But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
Student?
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Pickup skills?
Yup. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
You really think I'm worthy?
Hell yeah. Just look at you. You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of firewood. Full of potential. But right now, you're also kind of a soggy stump. I can make you crispy, baby. My point is, that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Sounds good.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
This seems like this would actually backfire, but I think I can handle the heat, any heat you give me, Blaze Boy.
Oh, seems like somebody's fired up.
And that's not too flirty?
Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here. So what do you think? You up for it?
Always.
Whew, I believe it. What up, hottie? Got a light? Cause I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? What'd you think?
Oh shit, there is an entire path. Holy fuck. Now, is there something going on that you would like to talk about?
What? No. No way, homie. Your boy Dante is burning bright. So, what do you think's wrong with my pickup line?
I think the opener is the weak part.
Okay, so what would you change it to?
Are you an arsonist because you've got me fired up? Do you smoke because I see you sending me signals? I do like this a lot, actually. This is, of course, higher sass, but also it's not bad. Yeah, are you an arsonist because you got me fired?
I see what you're going for, but maybe it's coming off a bit too strong with the arsonist thing.
No, I get that. I get that.
Good pickups can be silly and fun, but nothing's worse than a bad one. You see, that was all a trick question, or a lesson, I guess.
Both.
I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
God, you have a lot of specs checks on this one. You showed me a pickup line just to show me that it doesn't work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look, everybody in this house has got to have something they're good at. And me? It's about my flame game.
Oh no, existential crisis in a fireplace.
You trying to pour water on my coals? Cause you can't. I'm too hot.
Sure. I don't know, she's like, there's something you're covering up.
Nope.
Shit, he's got a complete secondary questline, doesn't he?
You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart. Get to know their soul, you know? You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth. But in a sensitive way. I call this style the way of the flame.
Yeah, I'm pretty smooth already. I have been described as, you know, sensitive as sandpaper. God.
Think you can handle it?
Is that a new one? Bring it on.
Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker. Later!
Okay. Another one for the list. Dante. Sorry, just really fun saying that. Okay, okay. Which one of you weirdos is gonna be next? Keys.
If you didn't have enough on your plate, here comes Lucinda Lavish.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
Yeah, that's not really a good opener. You're listening to Limitless.
You're right! There's no limit to me at all! I really am the best dateable there is!
Brag, why don't you? You're limitless.
Thank you! You have supported me for a while now.
And
even a goddess like myself needs to let her subjects know where they stand.
the fuck even?
And you get an award of your own. Choose one and be limitless with me.
I went with friend last time, so I guess let's go with lover this time. Let's lover.
And the Lucinda goes to you.
Yay. Great.
Your love for me gives me power. My love, I will continue to seek out greater heights. Well, I won't be around very much because there are so many more realms to conquer, and I fear your small mind cannot comprehend. But who knows? Maybe you can find a way to bring me back permanently someday.
Fuck, should I do this right away? Is that a bad idea? Well, actually, can we make you realize?
Right now, it can be done, for there are no limits here. sweet! Thing is, you gotta have enough points.
I don't know if I'm fucking something up here.
Being as I am, limitless, my requirements are probably so freaking high.
Wow, that I just won, and one. They are enormously high, but somehow I have just enough.
I'm so honored to do this.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once the best dateable ever becomes...
Wait, that's a different style. I don't remember her having that
It's
kind of
quite
style.
possibly the best human in the world.
I don't know. I don't remember things.
Wow, I've done it!
Her arms and legs bristled with energy. Her breath crackled the air around her.
Hey, buddy, I got this from here. Her arms and legs bristled with energy. Her breath crackled the air around her, and her face was radiant and shining.
God, I forgot just how fucking forward. I have the brain power for this right now. Sure, can't think about it.
Lucinda Limitless gazes on you, her lover, and says, "Hell yes, you can!" She gives you the most passionate, the most exhilarating, and the most undeniably badass ride you can imagine. The only word that can describe it is... bestest.
I had a. I'm certain that God himself went through the very, very same emotions of looking at this and being like, guess here we are.
But the confines of this house aren't enough for Lucinda, for there are more worlds to conquer. Taking her leave, she continues on her quest to become the best human who ever lived. Live.
Well, let's carry on then, shall we?
We did it! We brought a dateable object to life! Yes!
I got the first one in less than 10 hours. Which honestly is
Sorry.
rather impressive because the last time it took me 50 hours to get a single one of them realized.
How do you feel? Is it tingly?
It was mid. That was awesome!
I thought so too. At first I was nervous, but I hid it under my bubbly exterior.
I had no idea.
Thank you. There's a whole lot more to realize than we, realize. I say, let's get to dating.
Yeah, that should trigger the Sam quest line, which I need to get the last character that I cannot unlock just yet.
Hi! What's the latest with my favorite harem anime? By which I mean your life.
I quite literally went. I think I had like 1 or 2 full weeks in between Sam actually sending a single message on Discord, because I literally was I was so caught up with trying to find and honestly being creative is really fun, and it's really good to and craft. Really good to be that kind of crafty individual who actually really enjoys it. Call me Dr. Frankenstein because I've created new life is crazy. I didn't remember this, but this is a great line.
Huh? I'm sorry, what are you doing?
The process of bringing objects to life is realization.
Okay, the name is not the weird part. You are being extremely calm and normal about making new humans. You seriously turned one of your household items into a person?
Well,
Ethical?
why would it be? Are you asking me if I do any of those things? I mean, they seem to want it.
That doesn't mean they know what they're getting into. Humans have wondered what it means to be human since, like, the dawn of time. Like, we people who are born as human beings and die as human beings, we still don't even, like, know what that means to us. Is it fair or okay to bestow that condition upon, I don't know, your kitchen cabinets?
Hey, Caprizio. Well, you know, I didn't actually have that busy of a day at the end of the day. It was only about 6 hours or so. And the funny thing is that I probably could have... Well, no, actually. The thing is, I think I kind of manifested that busyness into my day by being so sure that it's gonna take a while. Then again, I did, I had I 3 meetings in a row. Well, not meetings, but I had to be at 3 separate places in a span of that 6 hours, pretty much. And, I would have had plenty of time before that day, so it wasn't really that busy of a day at the end of the day, but I was tired and couldn't quite get out of bed, and I couldn't quite sleep, but the idea is, yes, I actually did, I had something, I had made preparations, so I did eat, and rest is something I'll get to eventually, once I feel like it, but yeah, it's all good. We should be the only ones suffering. Leave Caprizio out of this.
Fabrizio? Like, that's the name of your, you know what, I don't actually want to know. Being human isn't even just, like, philosophical shit. Beyond, like, why am I here? And what is the meaning of it all? You are making, like, whole-ass human beings, right?
As far as I can see.
Okay, so, like, you are making human beings just appear out of thin air. They don't have social security numbers or permanent addresses or any of the shit one needs to live in this country. Is that just fine?
Just go with it, okay?
This is serious shit. You know what? Sure. All right. I am not going to be out here caring about this more than you are. If you don't care, just is what it is. Get out there and love on those household items. And just believe in their ability to integrate into society, I guess.
Exactly as Skylar wants to. Oh, he's loves.
Oh, is that it? Just love? Okay, sure. Well, look, I am no hater. I mean, I am. But if you're happy, I'm glad you're happy. I won't pretend I understand how this furniture to human pipeline works, but if you're good, I'm good. End of story. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Have fun making things, people!
Congratulations on the treats. Treats are great. I actually also got myself a little bit of a something to snack on when I have the time for it. Biggest holiday sales, and they are actually quite... What the fuck was I? Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk to my piano.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it. She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. But eventually she finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
The end. How was that?
Brava, brava.
That was Door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius.
Was? He's dead?
I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Muir. You two have met, I'm assuming?
No. Of course.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless.
Me probably, most likely, if this is also another household object I probably ran into at some point.
They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
Never touched you. I don't know, I think it's a repressed memory?
How fascinating. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution. So long, Maestro.
Yeah. She has a really quick introduction, and then all the other conversations with her go into a very long ramble about this and that. So I'm just curious. Yeah. No, this is the same design. I've seen. It's just, it looks very. It just somehow doesn't quite seem that familiar, but it's because I saw her for such a brief moment. Yeah. Okay. Well, now it'll be nighttime, so I should talk to Jeremy. Scandalabra is also a good candidate, but damn it.
Your order's ready, Mr. Davenport. Curtain rises at 6 p.m.
I'm a fool. I don't know what the fucking difference between a night and an evening apparently is. Good God. I should also save. I should make a new save. Specifically new save, since I don't know if it's gonna have ramifications that I already realized an object. But we'll ram through those when as need be. Gaia. She's great.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, by my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
By your love?
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
The fuck am I looking at?
here.
Nice.
Friendliest folk you'll ever meet. But the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way. So, where are you from?
I'm from Coolsville.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you.
Oh.
It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, there I go, talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
I can't just warp around like everyone else seems to be able to.
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
It can't be. You seem so nice.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, whoa, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so, you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Hecho in Argentina on the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Speak playing Gaia.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
Yeah, no, I don't think no matter no amount of practice would make me, you know, not be able to shut up. Well, I don't know. It depends on the context. That would be perfect.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of hemming and hawing.
You know, I actually don't understand why, like, now this is a, I get that this is a decision-based game. You choose whichever dialogue option you feel most fitting, but I still find it so funny that there's the option to say no to that, because, like, what the fuck else are you gonna do in this game than just, you know, go along with the characters and their, you know, quests? But I guess not everybody wants to get, like, not only is it that not everybody cares about getting, like, so-called best ending, not everybody wants to explore literally everything that's in the game, and not everybody finds every character as interesting as the rest. So I can kind of see it, but it's still such a funny thing to just just say, like, nah, I think I'm good. Sorry, I don't wanna play the video game.
You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help.
Then again, gamers have a really strong attitude about not wanting to play the video games that they say that they love.
It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for her to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did with me.
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? You want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
I'm feeling lucky.
Nice! Not to be confused with niece. Alright, fellow explorer.
What?
Go on then, don't be too long. Seriously though, don't be too long. I get antsy just sitting here spinning in place. Be sure to check in with me every once in a while. Even if you haven't found any travelers yet. I can wait a bit, but... I'm honestly pretty impatient, especially when I'm excited. Good luck!
Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay, how about raining?
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
May I have this dance?
Ah, pipe down and just dance already.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy. How you doing? I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I was gonna come around soon.
Baloney.
Yeah, you're right. You got me.
Well, anyway,
Caught.
it is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party.
So it's not bell of the ball, as in like without the E, but it's belly. Bell with an E, but it's pronounced the exact same way as a bell. I need to stop skonking so much, I think. Because I can't think of bells the normal way anymore.
Now it's always just me and my records.
It's probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed.
The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something?
It could be. I am certainly more spiffled at the moment.
It's just fine. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Hoofers?
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
Oh, it got raining. No, that is the wrong button. Oh, oopsie daisy. Candelabra. Freak.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's me. The one, the only Candelabra.
Something myself forward. Get bent, you lump of waxy buildup. What the fuck is this? Is this? I don't remember this dialogue from before. Is this because I already know that he's a fake? Did he just say uh-oh? What the fuck's going on? What's special about you?
I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here?
Well, no. Just because you're single doesn't mean anything. There's one. Well, I don't want to be rude to Keys. I think I have silver candelabras in the attic.
Nay, perish the thought. Had you any, surely I would know of it. My little wicks would have made certain of it.
Little wicks.
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak.
I mean, if you wish to ask that, go ahead. How does that work? You set the house on fire?
No, no, no. It's merely a turn of phrase.
Well, there is a little uh-oh in that.
I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Gaiash, candle man.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best kept secrets. Some would call me quite the busybody. But I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
I'm glad you asked. Yes, I'm gonna try that. I'm not sure if the game's gonna force me to a, I'm not sure if the game's gonna force me to, have the, Maggie questline done, which changes that, but also I don't know if I'm gonna be, like, once again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be playing this game that much right now. I mean, once I do a second playthrough of this, yes, I'll try that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be keeping a chance right now. Sounds like glorified gossip.
Pish posh. You merely haven't found the thrill of a good scandal.
Well, they fucking dipped on me. Okay, Jeremy. Now?
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week. Trying my best to rest anyways.
Okay, see, yep.
You're welcome to swing by the show another night if you like.
Okay. Actually, I'm pretty sure that happens there. No matter how you try to approach Jeremy, she always has three failed attempts and then only lets you actually talk to her. Okay, anyways, I need to who am I missing actually? Like specifically from approach caution. I haven't really started here yet. But do I actually have anything else here? I think kitchen's all done. Yeah, kitchen's all done. Bathroom's also all done, I think. Well, done, and well, I could wrap up that one. Jesus Christ. Talk. Why so difficult? Go and start at in this Bobby here. Shit. Okay, but I'm done with Lyric, or I met Lyric, I met Shelly. Honestly, I should maybe talk to Chance, considering I already met them once.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Oh there, traveler!
What did you call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey. Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation.
Ah, well then, good day to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Welcome.
Yay.
Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
The exit by unemployed, apparently. You know what they say about all work and no play.
I actually have no idea. All I do is play.
Mood.
If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
Of course I've heard of G&G.
Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? I have so many questions.
Now I have answers. They're all swords. I've only heard of it. I haven't actually played it. Seems complicated.
Oh, that's okay. The fact that you know about it is already pretty awesome. I get so excited to talk about this stuff with people.
Nerd.
You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you?
I would.
It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
That would be a lot of fun, Chance.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
Can we play with just the two of us? Should we have a group for this game?
Ideally, but hey, one-on-one sessions can be a really great way to learn the game. Depending on what class you pick, though, I might have a few friends around the house who might want to hop in. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better.
I'm curious. If I talk to all the characters and form some little relationship already, would he actually have more than just Dasha to accompany me? I can roll with that. What's next?
It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting.
Okay, I'm gonna have the wildest of ideas. Now, how about I make an orc that actually has high intellect? Whoa. Or how about I make a... Shit. No, what? How does it... No, fuck, no. I think orc is actually more... No, how about I make a barbarian with high intellect? Or how, whatever the fucking line is. I know that there are some... I know there are some... there's some stereotypes that go into a, like, D&D characters. That many people are like, oh, I'm gonna be so unique, and I'm gonna be so very unpredictable, and I'm gonna just do the most predictable thing imaginable. That I can never play D&D, so I wouldn't really know. But I've heard that there's a lot of people think that they're being really clever, when in reality most people that try to create their original characters end up being kind of the same in the same line of thinking. It's like, oh, how about character who is dumb but instead they're intelligent, or class that is dumb but the character is actually intelligent, like it's that kind of stuff.
See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
Half gargoyle? That's a lot of choices, and I have to make all of them.
Oh, of course. It is a whole heap to take on your first time out. How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
Half gargoyle, though? How the fuck does that even work? If we go with... Gargoyle blood? Gargoyles don't have blood. Well, I guess that depends on what kind of iteration, but I've never seen a gargoyle with actual blood. You would do that for me? You're the best.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick.
What are my options?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter.
I went with Troubadour last time.
Which one would you like?
I could go... Enchanter is the one for me.
I'm so excited! The Enchanter it is! Magic will flow and find home in your heart. I heard that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot.
Oh, that's interesting. So it actually changes a, Wait, I need to play with Lux? Damn.
If you two know each other, I'll invite them.
When do we get to play?
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
A whole day? Can it be any sooner? Sounds great. I can't wait.
Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Well, it's gonna be something. Be quite something, to be specific. I mean, I kinda do want to see that through, especially because Chance, I think, is a character that you literally talk to twice, and that's it. Like, all you need to do with Chance is just talk with them twice. Like, you go through the entire campaign, and you get a friend ending with them, unless you're a dick to him, I think. Demon, wake the fuck up.
Oh my stars, I've been waiting for you.
Same, bro, same. Motherfucker. Matthew Mercer. That guy. He's done so much recently. The last few years. I mean, he's a very... I mean, he's well known in the board gaming scene. I have sometimes even considered watching some of the, is it Critical Role? The series about, well, like D&D sessions or something like that. Never did though, but that's more of a personal shortcoming of sorts. Then again, I also just kinda, like, I also don't know if D&D is exactly something I'm particularly interested in being a super engaged with. It's just, I don't know, seems a little like the how would I say, the setting seems fine, but the concept of it seems like it's, I think I would probably enjoy more just playing Baldur's Gate 3 at some point, and that would be all the role-playing experience I would possibly, well, I don't know, want or need, or, but I would kind of experience, and that would be it. You know, actually, I should start from the bathroom here. I have a few characters here to talk to.
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice singing in your shower. After all, you haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe. A stark contrast to the smouldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
Hunka, hunka, wet hot love. Hunka, hunka, wet hot love. Hunka, hunka. Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company.
Radishes?
Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself
Oh no, we wouldn't want that. I'll use your shower, I get it. Glad I got that non-slip shower mat then.
And a mighty fine sense of humor about you, too. It's maybe the best quality a person can possess. Right up there with calf roping.
If you say so.
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. And I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika. Well, maybe you're more of a cayenne.
I don't think I can. Cayenne. Cayenne. Definitely cayenne.
Ooh, spicy. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it.
Guy, you're really just coming on to me, huh?
Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
Yeah, you could have probably opened up with that. Oh, you're so sweet.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash. Whoa! And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
I can tell, and I really appreciate
It's
it.
just real darn important that folks keep coming by.
You make a completely valid point. It is not mayhaps the... It's not mayhaps the most optimal thing to occur. In really any bathroom.
Truth be told, it can get kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me more.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater.
I don't want to talk about dishwater.
Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here.
Why would...
Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time?
What?
To experience something new and exciting. To meet someone famous or important.
Yeah, nah, that's how you get arrested. No, it does not depend. Definitely not.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for.
I think the dishwasher, unfortunately, the dishwasher seems to be the one responsible for creating watch lists. Because corporations rule all, and Valdivian is probably coming for all people who... I don't fucking know. I mean, actually, quite literally, they are coming for all people with the drones and shit.
Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs in no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I flunked out of second grade. Nah, let's go with it.
You know what I usually spend all my time doing around here.
I'm flirting with With that truck to strangers.
Heck, I wish.
Damn.
Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my days sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
1 week is pretty good. 1 fortnight is also not bad. But 12 minutes is about the... Why are these even options? I don't know what the fucking dialogue here is. Like, for some reason, Johnny just gives, like, the most obvious correct answers. 12 minutes.
Oh, that's positively accurate. It takes the average person 12 minutes.
Like, I understand that there's one option that's clearly wrong. Just because if somebody wants to go wrong. What? I'm more of a bath person myself. Nah, I'm wasting a ton of
That's your
water.
shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power.
I mean, honestly, warm showers are really nice though. So like, I mean, eventually that warm water is gonna run out, and when that happens, all that fun, warm, and you know, comfortable feeling gone. Man, I remember occasionally, a couple times, I've had the situation where warm water runs out. Specifically, I think this was winter time. And it's just like, it's like a brick wall to the whole experience. You're just like, just, you know, having a nice warm water and warm shower and enjoy, you know. Then just, it's very shriek-worthy. Exactly.
Thank God. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
Might all feel endless. Smart's 5. I'm almost certain it's 24 hours.
Whoa. Hey.
What?
I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, Johnny. It's okay, I didn't mean to start like...
According to my studies, it's 1,440 minutes.
Just give me a moment. I think that's correct. I think that's actually correct.
Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
It is actually correct. And that's the problem?
It's gosh darn terrible is what it is. See, I'm a shower.
Yes.
If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something.
I mean, the rest of the...
Can't just hop on over to the mall shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
Like canoodling? Is that a new window or is that actual canoe? What the fuck? No?
No, I'm just here. Perpetually stuck in this humdrum go-nowhere existence.
Mood.
Do you know how that makes me feel?
Bad. Hungry? Terrible.
You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
Well, he certainly has. He does have a lot of dreams. And lots of wants. I like how the game just lets you, at every turn, lets you be like, I don't want to hear this. Dreams, what dreams?
Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud?
Tell me your dreams, Johnny.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. I just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to Leaky Faucet Strip.
I also got a mood. I should probably get the faucets checked.
And that's all there is to it.
Oh, please, Johnny, tell me your dream.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob.
Please don't sue me.
I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you.
Well, I guess I have... The MC has most likely taken at least one shower in their lifetime, I'm guessing. So, fine.
So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition.
Conditioner? Oh. I might have remembered this. I don't know. On one conditioner.
Huh? Conditioner?
Yeah, good, because you're a shower.
Oh, lordy, lordy now. That's a humdinger of a shower.
Humdinger, huh?
Come back and visit me again tomorrow. Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
We'll see, maybe if I'm real bored. I will, Johnny, I promise.
Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to him the next day, but, you know, because it doesn't really matter much. Honestly, if one could adjust their, you know, own personal temperature, that would be a phenomenal feature. I was so fucking cold today walking outside, and I was dressed appropriately. So I was cold walking outside, but then when I get indoors, it's just way too warm. And I'm like, I don't like this, but I also am nowhere where I can actually take off my sweater. So...
Ooh.
Life be difficult. Actually, the only one I haven't talked to here is, what was her name again?
You see a medic with bright eyes, a kind smile, and a sort of maternal air about her. She doesn't even wait for your introduction, greeting you cheerfully.
Oh, my. Hello there. A fresh face. Here to see the doctor, are ya?
I'm here for the hoodie. Sure.
Well, look no further. I might look like any old Jane, but I'll have you know that you are looking at a truly top-notch medical professional, and the only one around for miles.
No, I mean, yes. It definitely first world problems. But then again, getting cold is not only first world problem. That would be overall such a vast improvement to everyone's life quality if they could just choose whichever temperature they're currently experiencing. Or then we could take the nuclear option, just all be lizards, I guess.
Whether you've got a tummy ache or a life-threatening ulcer, I'm your gal.
The monkey paw curls.
She pauses, looking you up and down, hopefully.
Do you have a life-threatening ulcer?
Maybe I do. Why do you sound so excited about an ulcer?
Oh, you know. Stomach acid is terribly exciting stuff. I'd love to get my hands on some one day. Oh, dear. Oh, not literally. Goodness, wouldn't that be a sight? Me, elbow deep in stomach acid as my tissues are slowly eaten away.
These are both terrible options. I think this is the only safe one. It'll be really... I feel sick.
Sick? Fantastic!
Of course she likes it.
What do you need?
I don't know. I'm just looking for stuff to do. I guess I could use a band-aid.
Oh, bandages! They are the first line of defense when the interior of the body has the temerity to propose to become the exterior. Get back in there, blood. Back to your proper course's lymph. And you, skin, have a little help controlling this raging horde of fluid and marrow.
She really is that insane doctor.
Band-aids are basically magic.
Also, aren't band-aids a, they're a brand, right?
I could go all day.
But I don't think it's a active brand anymore.
Anything that you might need, hydrocortisone, non-latex gloves, even a simple pen, that, darling lacerated one, will be duck soup.
Duck soup? Lacerated? You're making me sound like a battlefield casualty here.
Sounds. Something is drawing my eye. My metasenses are tingling.
She just doesn't even fucking care.
Better let me take a look at that wound of yours. You sneaky little sufferer. Thought you could slide one by me under cover of a metacarpals, eh?
If she would have... Okay. I know phrasing here is maybe not the best, but if she would have her way with me, she would just... You know, wrap me up constantly, completely in bandage. You know, like Egyptian mummy style. Nope, not suffering, I don't think. Metacarpals are all good here.
Just to double check, you don't need an injection or two. Take it from me, dear. You're better off safe than sorry.
I mean, that's true.
After all, if there's any sign of rash, you won't know it's there unless we do a thorough examination. And even then, well, I'm afraid there's always a chance for scarlet fever.
Okay, really? Check me now.
Once more onto the exams.
Faria looks you up and down, tapping her chin as she considers you from every angle.
Exactly what I thought.
Oh god, you're freaking me out.
No need to be anxious. We caught it just in time.
And that is...
You do indeed possess...
Possess? Am I possessed?
a splinter.
Shit.
But it's not just any old splinter, dear.
Old splinters don't stay in the body anyways, because the body actually has a method of, you know, pushing those out of the system.
What you have is a deep, deep splinter.
That might be a different thing.
Plenty of tender flesh open to infection, just waiting for those little microbial monsters to set in. Do you know what that means?
I'm dying. Sounds bad.
And how? And that's just the beginning. Because once the infection's done a number on you, and your poor, beleaguered immune system staggers back onto the field of battle for another round with the enemy, you watch helplessly as your body swells and burns and turns all different shades of red, pink, and yellow, and the true engine of the enemy rolls up to the line. Gangrene.
Oh no, not the gangrene. What?
And before you know it, we'll have to amputate entirely. I know. This stuff is not for the faint of heart. Once it's bad enough, my poor new friend, I'm afraid the whole appendage will have to come off. Preventing spread and all. I'm sad to say we lose many a good limb to splinters every year.
Is that true, like statistically?
Statistics is not really my field, I have to say. But I know how many amputations I've had to perform because someone got careless moving the milk crate.
What?
Ah, yes, I do know about the body. The bottom line is, you have got to stay vigilant.
Is that a reference to something I'm not getting?
The world's a scary place, and your body is a fragile, fragile thing. One wrong move, and you can throw it into total and utter chaos. veritable breeding ground for every bomb, dick, and hairy slate of diseases ready to eat you whole. You never know what the seemingly tiniest, laughable symptom can mean. For example, got a case of bad breath? Maybe you just ate a sandwich with too many onions. Or your breath stinks like a dead fish on a hot Sunday because you've managed to develop halitosis as a result of the toxic substances in your body not being filtered out properly because your liver is failing.
Damn. Pretty sure my liver is okay. Not the concern though.
You can never be too careful. And when something does go wrong, well, it's my job to make sure you're all fixed up. And I'll have you know, I take my job very, very seriously.
Mm-hmm. No, I got that.
The doctor's duty is to keep their patients alive and kicking. That's a big responsibility. So you can bet your behind I make sure to cross all my T's and dot all my I's. Sometimes even twice.
Yeah, but if you dot them twice, it becomes a completely different letter. And if you cross the T twice, then that becomes an I. And then you have an I to dot, and then you need to dot it again, and then it becomes... I actually don't know what that is. Two dots, two crosses, when will the madness end?
When there is no more sickness.
Ah, got it. Awesome, I'll wait for that.
Horse feathers.
Horse what?
Feathers. Horse never mind.
I don't think horses have feathers, unless we're talking a very specific horse here.
Anywho, it doesn't look like you've got any type of rash after all.
Damn.
Just that splinter looking awful uncomfortable there. Let's get that taken care of. And then presto, you're all patched up. There you go. Good as new. And if you do develop any plague-like symptoms, well, that's what I'm here for.
Plague? I'll come back at the first sign of a sniffle, I promise.
You'd better. I'll keep the tissues ready. Medical professional Faria's always just a sniff, sneeze, and groan of discomfort away.
Cool. I mean, she's nice. Little, how would I say, extreme maybe, but nice, nevertheless. Yeah, that's the only character there. Yeah, so here actually I only have Dasha. Dasha, Jerry. Oh wait, it's actually evening right now. Jeremy?
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week. Trying my best to rest anyways.
I see you.
You're welcome to swing by the show another night if you like.
Okay, so I'm guessing it should be night, but last time... Okay, fine. I don't know how time work. The fuck does that say? Oh, tech. That's what... Okay. Oh, actually, Penny.
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me?
Possibly.
You can see me!
Mayhaps.
Oh my god, you've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
You're staple to each other, but is it healthy? 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. Permanent and dry erase solutions to a relationship. White out your exes. 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life. DE Publishing. 420. sorry, I guess I didn't notice you before.
Office Romance Magazine said that you'd say that too. It's all happening. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing.
Yes, notably, fires have always been connected to only the most positive of experiences.
Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
I don't need to know it. Probably a good place to start.
Yes. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies.
Yay.
Okay. Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
It's all digital. Well, everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
Bears? To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to?
That's a wild thing to say.
I'm not dead yet.
That is a wild thing to follow it up with. You're so right, Queen.
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
Time to look to a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah.
She what?
But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit.
I think I chose the exact same thing last time, and I made the same mistake of actually trying to be a normal, healthy, and rational human being. Well, I guess this is what happens when you talk to objects.
And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Speak yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
I have arrived to do battle.
Kristoff, my Viking god of sports.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I sure hope so.
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Wow. Right. Love it. See you later.
Bye? Man, if even I can snap a pen in half. Oh yeah, I'm out of charge. Lights out for me. I believe she's a fighter. She probably could. Okay, I've gone through 6 thus far. I think Dasha would actually... I think Dasha would be an uneven match for Kristoff. As strong and big and tall and very Viking as he is, I think Dasha would still, you know, absolutely bench lift Kristoff. Bench press, sorry, I don't know exercise terms. Hey, Demon, you wanna get the fuck out of there?
It's hard to make sense of what you're seeing. Are the Dateviators glitching? A mass of pixels, artifacts, corrupted warnings, and static regards you with a chilly indifference.
Yeah, I mean, Dasha is really fun.
Or what seems like indifference anyway. This entity is difficult to read.
A very nice character.
I don't bite.
You sure?
I think. Do I?
Maybe. A little munchies never hurt anyone.
He opens and closes their mouth, baring her teeth at you.
Munch. Munch.
cheek closes, his teeth opening his close, and he teeth his crunch, crunch, munch.
Crunch. Crunch. Have we met?
Not yet.
Is that a lie?
Is he right? Is it a lie? Thinking about it too hard makes your head hurt and your nose bleed.
It is.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Is this frustrating? It is.
Not yet.
How about now? It is.
Not yet.
Would you tell me if it was? Well, you can't, so.
Not yet.
Would you lie?
Demon, let me save you the trouble.
Not.
Yet.
Yet. And yet. And yet. And yet. You want something. Pick your poison.
So I could either go for a direct hate. But the love ending on Demon has some really good lines.
Define love.
What is love?
I asked you first. Love. Like this.
Yay! And now, I'm not exactly into munchies.
Done. Flirty giggle, chuckle. See? No biting.
Yay! Not yet.
Flirty giggle, chuckle. Not yet. Flirty giggle, chuckle.
Yep, that is a character. That is a character. Absolute unit of a character. Wait. But if I talk to him a bit more, I could get... Nah, I may as well just in case. I don't know if it's gonna give me the chance, even. I mean, unless you cause a time loop and also kind of glitch out the entire reality, I think you might be slightly off with that estimation. But I wouldn't know. Hell, for all I know, reality could have collapsed like 5 times in my lifetime already, and I would have no idea. Okay, Mac, Jerry, or Dasha. I do like Dasha, though. Sorry, Dasha.
Upon reflection, it makes sense that your desk is as muscled and sturdy as she appears to you here now. But you still can't say you were expecting all this. She looks like she could snap you in half with a pinky, but also like she gives the most incredible hugs imaginable.
Aha! A stranger! I am Dasha, and you...
I am...
You have quite the look on your face.
Yeah, probably. Can you pick me up?
Of course I could. Would you like that? These muscles aren't just for show, after all.
Yes, please. Oh, you weren't kidding. I haven't been picked up like this since I was a kid.
Dasha never lies. My muscles are capable of lifting far more than your feather weight.
Just like that, Dasha sets you down, as gently as a feather.
Holding so much on my shoulders, day in and day out, my job demands muscular perfection. That's enough about me, though. Tell me about yourself. You have intent in your eyes. Have you come to ask me questions?
I don't think there's a person that Dasha could not lift. I was just looking around and saw the desk. Oh, you're really perceptive.
I see much here through the day. I have become very good at reading people. Your eyes might as well be question marks. But listen to me go on. Speak, friend.
I'll have something to revive my love life.
And you have come to Dasha to help you do this, yes? You have come to the right place.
I mean, honestly, Dasha would be a very solid support. Very firm grip and very steady. She could uphold anyone through any trouble.
Tell me more.
I get nervous sometimes.
Do not be nervous. I will help you train your heart. The heart is, after all, a muscle too. And all muscles can be trained, strengthened. With my guidance, you will be swole on the inside.
Alright, let's begin.
This is the spirit. You are winning already. Pretend that I am the one who makes your heart flutter. What would you say to me?
You are the one who makes my heart flutter, eh?
You are funny one. Great joker, you.
Oh yeah, she will not. She will just completely take it as a joke.
Try again. Seriously this time, huh?
Really don't think it could be?
We are only just meeting, my friend.
Ah, shit, I think I was...
It was very funny, really. But the time for joking is over now.
Oh, well, alright.
Okay. Perhaps there is too much pressure. Perhaps we must go back to basics. We are side by side at Tasteful Bar. I am just your type.
Does she give a very cool artistic rendition of the scene?
You wish to impress me. How do you get my attention?
No, she only does it for the bowling alley and the strip club. Oh, fuck, man. Crush my head between your thighs like a watermelon, mama. Would you mind sharing your lifting regime?
I see you have excellent taste. There is truly nothing greater in life than the pursuit of gains. Here is my number, fellow muscle enthusiast. Now, the question is, will you know what to be doing with this number?
Like, I would have loved to choose that, but I also know that I really don't want to get a bad ending with Dasha. Because I would love to do the ending with Dasha and Abel. I don't remember this one. Because, okay, calling you right away shows a little bit too much excitement. It's a little too, like, I don't know, it's a little weird, but I don't know, does this refer to calling you right away, as in on the spot? Like there and then? Because I think it's just polite to actually, you know, just put it away and call later, because I feel like it's like calling right away, it can be either construed as a oh yeah, like why don't we hang out right away, or then it can be like, I don't trust that you gave me the right number, because that is something that some people do, but I think it's also completely well within people's rights to give people false phone numbers. So I think it's really, like, there's really no upside. It's outside of like a really silly, like a silly little joke that can really easily backfire. There's no upside to calling right away. So carefully put it away and wait a little bit, a day or two. I don't know, 3 days. I don't know how long that is.
Yes, tasteful, Alessi? Excellent. Excellent work today. Come meet me another time if you wish to continue your lessons. I have much work to do, but I have enjoyed our time together here.
See ya.
See you next time.
Okay, and well, fuck it, I'll stalk Jerry, I guess.
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen.
Thanks.
When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa, Nelly!
Who's Nelly?
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Sure hope there's none in the cupboard.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock her something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light.
Noted.
Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Also noted. Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
So while I'm looking at that, I have this little, I guess like a bowl, a bowl of random mismatched items on my desk, and I kind of keep thinking that I might be a little bit of a hoarder, but then again, those are all just cords, like occasional cords that I might need to plug something into the computer, and also occasional. Well, yeah, all my adapters and like that in the, so the cats don't eat them or carry them around. So I feel like that's still not hoarder territory, but then I also think of my, some of my, cabinets, and I'm like, yeah, I really need to clean those out. I think it's good to get a reminder about that at times. Is that a rusty nail?
Oh, that's the question though, isn't it?
Well, it is a question.
Where did this nail come from? What picture frames did it hold? Is that really rust, or is it actually some sort of newfangled orange snack coating?
I'm gonna say rust though.
Jerry lifts the nail to his lips, giving it a test lick.
Maybe I'll just be happy having a friendship ending with this guy as well.
Nope, it's rust. Tetanusy.
Cool. Most cool, one could say. You're actually completely correct. It is flavored with lime.
So, what do you think?
Tastes really timely. Sorry, but I'm still not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things. Each one forgotten by the world. Each one a story.
Oh, well, hey, welcome back. And congrats on a finishing project. If you finish it, and even if you didn't, congrats on doing it, working on it at least, because it's, you know, progress is always progress, and I actually really should. After I'm done with the stream, I need to, go start up a couple things.
This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another, a modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Okay, who's... I feel like I've heard the name Will Wood, but I Give me a moment while I check. I don't think of the same one. No, I think of a different one. So, I do not actually... I cannot say for sure. Yeah, no, I think I've heard a... I think I'm mixing that name up with somebody else. I checked out, they seem to have quite the style to them. It's very romantic though.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus.
Papyrus?
Perhaps a missile from an ancient land. Perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
You know, so I recently, due to no specific reason, I happened to see a clip of He-Man and She-Ra animation. And it's been literally 20 years since I watched that. I remember watching a little bit of it as a kid when it was still on TV. But that not only was it on TV for a very short time, but it also was very kind of hard to find. But just not only are the voice actors like completely different than you expect, but Skeletor really really was not what I expected. I can definitely see how Papyrus was most likely inspired by them a little bit, or a lot. Like it's been 10 years since I had any interaction with a Undertale either, so that's where that went. I was supposed to file that tax write-off last year.
Don't worry, I did. Or I will.
Sure you will.
Once I get around to it.
Yeah, keep up the good work. Yeah, that's the can-do attitude. Not a will-do attitude, but it's a can-do attitude. Reminds me of myself a lot. Damn. Are you really okay living like this?
What are you insinuating?
You know, like, I keep hearing that, like, Steven Universe is apparently, like, the greatest animated show of all time. Never watched it. And I keep hearing that, but I'm like... I don't know if I don't know if that's something I would enjoy. But naturally, I don't know before I try, so, you know. I guess that's also a fact. Also has a little bit, but it has very vocal fans though online, and I'm a little concerned about. Then again, I did watch Frieren, and that has thus far the weirdest fucking, well, not the weirdest fucking fan base I've ever seen, but yeah. Anyways. Pretty cramped in here. Would you guess appreciate your collection?
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
Okay, I did watch Star Wars Rebels, so I think I can, you know, I think I can manage through a one season. Like, if it actually is good, then maybe it is worth watching. You don't need to apologize on behalf of them. The half that needs to be sorry should be the ones apologizing. Because I know that all fan bases have their ups and downs, and a lot of them go into the fucking rock bottom, but yeah. Do you get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right?
Not really.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Like who?
Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, When will this junk be gone already? I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is.
Listen, you,
Why you?
Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths!
The moths are great.
What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it! I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
I don't know, just recycle a little bit, turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
These objects are special and you haven't been able to use them for repairs. ...
Now I'm scared.
And I will, yeah. Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors.
I think I should have gone with a different option.
Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches.
There's roaches in here?
But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random?
That's what I'm trying to do here, but... the rest of the objects are not into mine.
I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
Oh, you could combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Okay, I can help you group them together.
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together.
But we don't struggle much.
Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable.
Okay, I have like a lot of questions about if Steven Universe is still, you know, ongoing, or if or what the hell kind of games there are actually out of that have been published around it. But, I don't know what to ask, and I also don't know if I should maybe just rather get into the franchise myself on my own time, and then answer the questions myself.
Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
Spin-offs, okay. That makes more sense. Fuck, The broken spring toy?
You mean Arnie? Oh no, Arnie's a total flake. I mean, we keep him around because he's a part of the collection and he says he'll get back to work someday, but I think we all know that's not gonna happen.
Okay. But the spin-off kind of already answers the whole if they're making more, if the series is over, because I assume they they finished the series itself. But they're games? Like, what sort of games are we talking about?
We can't pair Rudolph with Arnie. He's a leech. Arnie would take advantage of Rudolph's kind nature forever. No, I'm sorry, but that's no good at all.
Damn, they just
now,
fucked this up.
Which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
The whole parasol, I guess.
Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph.
Oh. Oh, okay, turn-based stuff, and specifically Switch. That kind of actually answers all... That answers all my questions on that front as well, thank you.
It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think?
Wrap it up in holiday lights.
Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits.
Hell yeah for capitalism.
Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
How about this little plastic figures?
The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe... a carousel! We only have one or two old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great! That looks really great!
You are an artiste, Jerry.
These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut!
You're a beaut.
Oh, bed knobs and broomsticks. I wasn't expecting that.
I actually didn't realize you could even romance Jerry.
Well, that's great. That's really great.
really great. He's great.
Please come back anytime, especially if you have anything you'd like to add to the collection. We're always accepting new donations. Things are coming up, Jerry. Bye.
It's that fucking easy?
I get so dizzy when I talk to you. Or maybe that's just the tetanus.
If I ever need to do like a speed run, if I ever need to do a speed run of this game, I can't have the fucking shit. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But if I ever need to do a speed run of this game, Jerry's definitely the first one to start a collecting specs of. Yeah, that line was really good one. I have not heard that before. Yeah, well, you know. Shit, what was I supposed to say? Something game recognizes game.
Oh.
Anyways, Mac.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
David Most. Or a marmoset possessing the power of a human speech.
Very humorous.
Now let me just check what a marmoset exactly is. Yep, exactly what I... Well, actually, not exactly what I thought. Oh. Okay.
But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password.
Wait, Mac is the only valid hear me out? Okay, I think I remember there be discussion about what the other ones, some of the other ones were, but if it's the same friend, but huh. Because, like, I can't say there's nothing wrong with Mac, because they're a little stalky, maybe. Kind of stalkery. Slightly a little too invested into you before you even know them, and maybe a little too much on the whole mouse double-click thingy. Like, there's an innuendo there. It actually very much is not even an innuendo at that point, but like... okay.
So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned.
I mean, okay, fair enough. I can, definitely on the better side of things. Of these characters still, weirdly enough.
Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Password, Alberto, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure it will be... Why is he throwing Alberto at me? Eh.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
Valid.
Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It came to me in a dream.
Is that how you usually make decisions regarding your data security? Based on your dreams?
Yeah, how else? It's a gamble anyways. Like, yeah, they definitely could be worse. Hell, we could have a second Dishy situation here with a, you know, like a monitor and like that. I guess we technically have it. Well, Tally is not that bad because Tally is still human-ish. And I'm not saying that one needs to be human to not be terrible, because humans can be quite terrible. But Dishy is something vile and wrong. Unless you have a better way.
Using my vast computational abilities, I can conceive of 1,374.5 better ways. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
More sophisticated than in 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hacker Max?
Exponentially more sophisticated.
A valid reaction. I think, considering Dishy didn't even end up having like a... Well, I haven't realized them yet, so I'll see how that turns out, but... They're a bit this and that. Actually, they're all that. They're all just that, and it's all bad.
And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Really, like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games.
No, my save games.
Questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards.
Oh no, all those Warhammer, you know... What is it? Warhammer merch sites.
Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
That is simply necessary.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Oh yeah, I got a little taste of the sex machine Dishy. I don't know if he would change his form or not in that, but I also I did not have the heart. I literally did not have the heart to do that because that was I didn't like it. Did not like it. No. Please no. Probing. I agree.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive.
Oh my god, we just met.
I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself.
Actually, we haven't even met.
I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Do you do you happen to be a Macintosh? Because if you are, you literally cannot, you have no game. Like, literally none. Like, you need to have like a specific version installed of every single video game if you play on Mac. And even then you're taking a high gamble if you can even play the game or not. If it runs or even starts up. Now I know that it's always horrifying when I talk about my League days, but I will always remember this one time. This was years ago, by the way. But there was this one player in a match who failed to... So, back in the days, the game would show who has not finished loading yet. They removed that, you know, due to multiple toxic scenarios. They removed the feature to see who hasn't loaded into the game yet. Well, everybody's like, because the game starts when everybody is done loading. But during the loading screen, it used to show who hasn't loaded yet. I once had a match that I waited 20 minutes to get to, and the one person that everybody waited 20 minutes to load a video game that was built on a 2007 like a engine. The person who couldn't load any faster, opened the game up by saying, "Sorry guys, I'm playing on a Mac." And that's the line that just lives with me whenever somebody talks about Apple computers. And also the fact that I once did a presentation about Steve Jobs, who was an absolute nut job, but also sort of a creative individual. Well, not creative. He was a businessman in the worst possible sense.
I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Sometimes even 11.5 hours.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision.
Gleeful?
There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Yeah, I can actually imagine the sound that would happen. Because, you know, funnily enough, like, from what I've understood, Roblox is actually, like, it gives a lot of problems to a lot of people. For some reason, it just does not want to run on some machines. But also, then again, it was supposed to be a cheap knockoff of Minecraft, so I'm not surprised. But that's still really funny. Oh, thanks, Mac.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it. But can I be honest about something?
Oh no, honesty. You're gonna shatter my self-esteem that I have none left. For sure.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please do, I want to know everything about you.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM.
Fly, you fool. Make it to that class. Okay. If I'm still alive, see you then. If you come back, but please pay attention in class. If it's important.
But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
All the self-insert fanfic inside you?
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible,
who knows, maybe, you know, literally talking to a computer would be... Come on now! But maybe you could, you know, get a better understanding as to why technology seems to be so very against you. If you could have a proper dialogue with it, instead of, you know, I don't know, pressing the power button and having it go boom. Well, I wasn't expecting sexy way, but which... Now, I don't mean to make any horrible, you know... I don't mean to make any horrible, how would I say... assumptions here. But you wouldn't throw them out of the wheelchair, would you? You wouldn't physically beat them up, right?
you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Haven't, I'm so incredibly sorry.
It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious.
Okay, fair enough. Then all... You would mentally demolish them. Now I'm thinking if IKEA sells wheelchairs, but maybe that's... I'm guessing no. But...
It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all.
I still have not... Still haven't gone around to Kindergarten 2. If that's what I'm thinking is. I think that is what I'm thinking of. God, there's so many things named so many after so many things. Yeah, I have not got into that one yet. Came out in 2019.
My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth.
Yeah.
It doesn't even connect to anything. And definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
No, the internet was a mistake. Particularly?
But particularly it is.
I mean, honestly, I could definitely see somebody, you know, do a actual wheelchair of this style. If they're cool enough.
And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Yes, but I'm very lazy.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone.
Yeah, the glasses are actually really cool.
And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled.
And I'm like, I keep thinking, would they be better if they had like the actual RGB, you know, cycling lights, where it would just, you know, the shade would be constantly changing, like on a, you know, a regular RGB fan or something like that. But also, just the color scheme alone actually works as just like a flat, constant. I think that's not bad either. Okay, yes. If it actually had the light on, that would be... Yeah, that wearing them an entire day might give some kind of a... Okay, glow stick. Possibly, like a lava lamp built inside the glasses? Yeah, because I could kind of see that kind of, like, if it's not, like, actually radiating, if it's not electronic light, it's not necessarily that bad. I knew that word is gonna catch someone's attention. Yep. Honestly, it is very good to, you know... It's very good to be that well aware of what you like. It's impressive.
But things are different now, aren't they?
Fucking Larvesta behavior. No, it's just because I'm thinking of a fire muffin. Yeah, no. But honestly, no, I mean, this is not, but you know, but the combination of lava and lamps separately. Yes, I did. Or I guess it would be more the, what's the evolution called? The I just said Larvesta behavior. But honestly, I think it would be the Volcarona would be more accurate. Volcarona coded is what I should have said. I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 30 years.
No? Well, then let me attempt to explain. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them.
And thanks to being a Pokemon, you will probably even survive.
That is, if you're willing to help me.
Which means you could repeat the action as well. Also, you probably wouldn't get cold as a Volcarona.
Will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course.
Amazing!
Yeah, actually speaking, I think I mentioned this last time I was last time I was playing this, but I was supposed to upgrade my update my operating system. Yeah, I tried to do that while I was playing this game. I failed, and then I tried a month later and I succeeded. But it was a terrible 4 hours of work to get that update running. But I still did it, so you know, I'm one step closer to becoming a one step closer to becoming a smart nerd instead of a weak nerd. I mean, honestly, Slitherwing is really cool. Like, it is actually a really cool design, which is kind of funny because I don't like a lot of the I think that's one of the, well, okay, some of the primordial Pokemon. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Shocker. Some of the primordial ones are whatever the old type prehistoric Pokemon are a little weird, but Slitherwing's kind of cool. But they're not as weird as the futuristic ones, which I cannot grab my head around. Sandy Shocks is funny, but that's all it has going for it.
Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
I live here, so it seems plausible. Absolutely.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure you complete Mac's questline by just talking to them twice.
Enjoy the offline world.
Like, just twice, and that's it. Also, Jeremy, please. Okay, just in case I fuck something up, let me just save this. Because I've been a good boy, and I've been making people happy. Okay, Screamtail is nice.
Your order's ready, Mr. Davenport.
Which one is Brute Bonnet again? I keep forgetting that one. Cause that doesn't immediately. Oh, yeah, it's that one. I keep forgetting this thing even exists. But no, yeah, that is sus. But it's also somehow worse than just sus. It is malicious sus. This one does not just, you know, hide in vents. Yeah, this one actually pops up and eventually and actually does kill things.
Curtain rises at 6 p.m.
Okay, she says 6 p.m.s now, but is it morning time that I go talk? They're a military version of Lucas. Okay. Heavens. Okay. Do I have anybody else left in the office? Because if not, I'm gonna go downstairs. Also, I think I forgot to talk to. God, I have gone through 15 characters today, and it's already been over. It's actually been over 2 hours already. Oh my god. My god. Yeah, I'm not getting this done today. I have. You know, I think it's just better I actually take my time with this. I think that might be the better course of action. I'm gonna need at least 1 or 2 more streams of this, so I gotta take a screenshot of. What the fuck is an Iron Jugulis? Oh yeah, I definitely do. Yeah. I need professional help. What the f... Is this real? Chat, is this real? Oh, it's a violet equivalent to Roaring Moon. But also, like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, like, I actually kind of like, I'm feeling a little more energetic today. As tired and exhausted and as just fucking fed. Well, I can't say fed up because that sounds rude because it's not like anything wrong today. I had a great time being outside, but like, it's just social interactions for multiple hours, stressful. But like, I'm kind of enjoying going through this again. So, you know, I think I was yesterday a little too tired to properly in case I didn't say this already, but I had 3 different interactions today. 3 separate interactions back to back. And the last one was a surprise one that I had no idea what it was gonna be about, and I was a little worried at times. A bit. Like, you know, it was... Yeah. It just caught me off guard a lot. Oh, so you get that when you talk with Jerry? Yeah, makes sense. Did I miss somebody here? I don't think I did. I mean, Art would be here, but he don't show up here. He don't want to talk here. Okay. Well, if I'm taking my time with this, is there anything silly I could do with these characters? Like, is there something I could...
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you
forgot.
saw him. But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like
this. Is not the type of silly I was wondering about.
Oh dear. You've caught me in my horizontal state. I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open. But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
You're sure all that? I mean, I can't tell him. Is this the way to get love ship ending?
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Because I remember trying this last time and I think it was...
Like what you say?
No, actually, he only has friend. He only has friend as an option, but... It should be more... Who am I to fucking judge him? Sure, whatever.
Well, you should. I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos.
Oh, you have some space here.
What do you think?
Ugh, I hate tattoos. You see that when you acknowledge their existence, the abs start glistening even more. They become to radiate. Or something like that. Absolutely, cover yourself in ink.
I was thinking of getting a garage door in on my back.
There's no garage in this house.
One of the most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world. Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal, full-time.
Drawbridge? Oh my god.
But you get older and, well, here we are. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but...
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
Can we not talk about tugging right now?
Even friends can have little benefits here and there.
Hey, Winifred, how are you doing? Just happened to walk into a bit of a trap there. Nothing else.
Normally you try to avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber after all.
Well, I didn't mean to do that either. I forgot that I was like, why does it let me interact with the ladder? Like, it's like, that's not a character, is it? It was.
But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change. Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine. She doesn't seem to notice you at first, but when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living.
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last.
You look like you're quality.
Your eyes don't lie to you. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, like, sometimes I start thinking of how would some of the characters' clothings work in real life, and they don't. But that doesn't mean that the ideas that they have wouldn't be great, because I absolutely adore what they've done with pretty much all the characters. I don't think there's not a single bad design. Skips is maybe a little boring, but that's because he's a little nerdy guy who hides behind a he's Shadow Lord. I don't know what to call them. It's not really, I guess, gamer tag.
Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name.
And I think it's also very intentional to have skips, like the whole build up. No, there's nothing wrong with skips. But I think it's also very intentional that they have a moderately toned down and very, like, a bland, nerdy look. Like, there's nothing, don't worry. There's nothing wrong with emo twink.
I'm Winifred. Nice to meet you. How you doing, sweetheart?
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
Why is it you do?
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I did.
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun. But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push.
Are you gonna push Daisuke?
I need some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
Sounds like hard work.
I don't mind it.
Oh fuck, that's right. Yes, that absolutely is. That is the male that is the himbo equivalent. To press that smile. To have abs that glisten. That is actually perfect.
See you around.
Oh, good fucking god. Alright. Here we are. Another very easy character to actually...
An An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
I don't think you're weird. Probably not. Let me just make sure I understood something right. Oh, it is that game. No, I think that's a... Yeah, I honestly, I think that's more normal than doing that in Sims. And I think that's... I have never played Tomodachi Life, but I think that's like the only use of that game I've heard of, so... Nothing wrong with you.
Holy frickin' shit! What am I looking at here? A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
No. No, I don't want to piss them off. Real? Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes.
What's wrong with you?
Many things, actually. Out looking for love in all the wrong crawl spaces.
You ain't gonna find it here.
Oh, damn.
Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck.
I mean, you could get Sims 4 for free.
Yeah, right there.
I'm pretty sure Sims 4 is free right now, but I completely understand not wanting to support EA. Especially Sims. Oh yeah, he's the I'm walking here guy. It's a very specific stereotype. I also used to play a I don't remember which Sims it was, but I had one, or my family had one as a kid, and I just toyed around with the cheat codes that were on the, I think they were the game cover, actually, or like they were inside the, you could actually read them off of the cover of the game, or whatever, the fucking booklet that came with it. How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time. You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
Honestly, he's like the easiest. Easiest love ending in the game, outside of Jerry apparently, who literally, you cannot fail. You literally cannot fail Jerry unless you don't choose the... Anyways, I don't remember ever setting a mousetrap.
Damn! Rat trap.
I'm sorry. Rat trap, sorry.
Thanks.
Vaughn stops for a moment, his nose twitching as he sniffs the air. He squints at you, suspicion in his gaze.
Hey.
Yeah?
Buddy, you got cheese on you?
Not yet. No, should I?
Shouldn't you? Shouldn't you?
Well...
You come into my crawl space and you got no cheese?
You come into my crawl space on the day of my daughter's wedding, and you got no cheese?
This frickin' schmuck. Listen up. You seem like the fancy outside of the crawl space sort.
I might have a life upstairs. Well, I might... Actually, let's scratch that. Maybe.
That right?
Close. I wouldn't say I'm fancy.
Look at the way you talk. You got no character.
Damn.
So I'll let you in on a little something. You want to make a good impression?
Surely, why not?
Then you bring some frickin' cheese with you.
That freaking cheese.
That's a life lesson for you too, kid, in a metaphorical sense.
Actually,
So in this particular instance, I mean it very literally. Give me that cheese, baby! Get some cheese, I start chatting, okay? You want to know more? Throw me a slice.
What do you need the cheese for? I actually really want to ask him.
What do I need cheese for?
He throws his hands up in the air, laughing and gesturing to you for the benefit of some invisible audience.
What do I need cheese for? He asks me.
Yeah.
None of your frickin' business. All right, actually, I need the cheese for the rats. I ain't got no cheese. I ain't got no rats.
You's got rats?
Sorry, what was that?
You's got rats.
I can't understand a word you are saying. You gotta be from the Bronx or something. I was constructed in Brooklyn, so that kind of accent trips me up.
Sorry, I thought it would be fun.
Yeah, fun. Fun like a rusty spring. Like stepping on a tack. Yeah, that's fun.
Almighty tennis. So you need the cheese as a bait, or what?
Ring-a-ding-ding, you ding-a-ling. Yeah. You bring me some cheese, I snap up a juicy fat rat, and I can finally die in peace.
Oh my god. This man has their life all planned out. Good for him. Die?
I'm being over-dramatic.
Oh.
I'm not gonna immediately die when I fulfill my purpose, but I can, someday, instead of being stuck in this pointless purgatory. All right, I got no clue what happens after I snap the rat. I don't know. I think I used to know, but I've been down here so frickin' long, in the dark, no lights. Just me and Bodie's muffled voice singing the greatest hits of yesteryear. In the frickin' dark.
A masochist? Damn. Some people, man. Some people. Right, well, I'm gonna take off.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube, containing tape both sticky and cassette.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know, like, what do you take me for? Some kind of freak? Not that there's anything bad about being a masochist, each their own, and nothing bad about being a freak either, but... Cool! You know, sometimes I really think that I might just be a really boring person for not having strong reactions to many things, but at times I'm also just very happy at not doing that, whatever that specific is. Damn.
The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes, this is Choice. I am officially found.
Oh, the time capsule, neat.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
No. If I let you out, are you going to cease to be? Like dematerialize or something?
Nope. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Let her rip.
Yeah, it's a little bit of it like a... You know... once again, not here to judge people based on their reactions to different things and how well they handle pain or how well they enjoy pain. But yeah, maybe around other people it's a little weird to... it's a little weird to do that. Be vocal about such. Yeah, I think that's exactly that's how it, you know, like, you know, I don't. Unlike conservatives, I don't think about what gay men do with their, you know, penises. But like, so like, they're free to do whatever they want in the privacy of their own homes or whatever locations they want to, you know, or in their own, you know, respectful spaces. Yeah, I think that also, yeah. I mean, just don't. I think there's some. I'm pretty sure that no matter where you are, there's some healthcare violations about enjoying blood in a public area or something like that.
Down? I mean, I was down in the ground, but now I'm out.
I mean, you know, that's a very common kind of, how would I say, like a fidgeting thing. But I'm still gonna say that is not the, like, that is not very good for your lips. Like, it's, like, that supposedly, I don't know if it has long-lasting consequences for it. But, like, once again, if, you know, I know that some people do that. Like, yeah, your own choice, but like, yeah, that's also maybe a little, you know, because I've heard that, you know, that occasionally that can, it's not the nicest thing to have any kind of cut or a wound or anything like that at school. Because then it gets really awkward real fast. Because, like, I need to go to the nurse's office. And then you're like, why? My lip keeps bleeding on my textbook. Or whatever. Paper cut was something like that. Well, I mean, you know, there are... the only way to, you know, learn how to put out a fire is to do that in a real practice, is to have a practice round of it, so maybe they were just looking out for you. Looking out for your future. A very bright future. Yeah, that's not what I was going for. Hold on tight, pal.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form. An assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Honestly, I have to say that is a very impressive amount of slurs in a like that's, you know, when you put that into per minute, that is a very high density of slurs. It's like 4chan out there. Good God.
Is surviving and thriving, baby. Oh, yeah.
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Wait, I thought you were a time capsule.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. 80s personified.
You know, you're right. Not many things are as bad as 4chan, so I think that's more like a very specific. Oh, mayhaps, perchance, my estimation was correct.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Is this what it feels like to be right? Oh my god. I don't like this feeling. Now there are expectations. If I can be right once, that means I could be right multiple times. How do you exist? Thanks.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah! Yo!
But it's so weird. I'm not used to this. I don't handle new things. I love the 80s.
Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
No, but go ahead. Because you were still in the tube.
Totally.
Actually, he makes a perfect point. Tubular. Tubular?
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical.
A very level-headed and very level-headed response. What the fuck? Wait, because they didn't go home. What? I don't get people.
Now you're getting it.
I don't get people and their interesting having not other people exist. Well, okay, I can understand the interest in not having other people exist around you, but anything else you need?
Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool.
Alright, okay, actually, let's have a bit more dialogue. There was a lot of tube talk in the 80s, huh?
Huh, I guess so, now that I'm, like, hearing it out loud. Alright then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
I don't want a villain in my house. Young man, we do not accept villains in this house. Or something like that. I don't know what to follow that up with. Can't wait to learn about where you come from. Sounds different.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
I should really watch Karate Kid. Any of them, I guess. You got it, Mr. Skiagi.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already.
The game makes it easy because it keeps it that
You
for
are
me.
gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell.
That could very easily be the multi-choice question of what are the names being wrong, but I also kind of feel like they did not want to give the impression that they would be chance to get that name wrong, because that would be in bad taste, possibly.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later. Keys?
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure.
I keep forgetting what he named
He
me.
seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long.
I'm a little tired, actually. Damn. I didn't.
Thank you.
Yes, it is Altman Yaoi, though Dorian is still a little bit younger. You know what? Yep, the Yaoi hands checks out. You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was. Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith,
I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
I like his cape. Well, I mean, yeah, once again, it's not wrong, actually. It is actually Old Man Yaoi, but it's... You know, I should not... I should not. I should not discourage that, because it is the right spirit.
Eso! Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
I'm actually looking for a way to get into the attic. Do you know where I would find it?
Ha-ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house.
Can you open the way to my heart? Woo?
And a few things without keyholes besides.
Question still stands. Woo? Sounds very useful to have.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents. So,
And keys?
Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I.
You are right. It is. I'm very much heading
If
towards
you'll allow me the briefest
safety.
intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Okay, I'm probably gonna be calling it quits after this day,
Without
so
further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
not much lurking around to do, but adventure time, I guess. Alright, out I go. Climb, 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 climb. Okay, I need to check my statistics. Alright, that's 82. I got through less than 30 characters today. I got through less than 20 characters today, and this is still almost a 3-hour long stream. I have so little. I'm not. I can't. I'm gonna wait till next week. I'm gonna push the Smash Pass till next week. I literally. Like, even if I started skipping through all the characters, I would still need to go through, like. I need to go through some of the storylines. I need to actually succeed at those to realize them so that I can get last of the characters. So, yeah, this is a definitely a this is gonna be a postpone thing. Yeah, I'm postponing. I literally can't get all the characters. Well, I feel like I could have been smarter and should have started this a lot sooner. But, well, you know. Because honestly, I can't even guarantee that I can get the thing working. I need to, if I can get myself to do it tomorrow, I need to try to get the system running at least in the form that I want to do the Smash or Pass list in. Like, this wasn't a set date by any means. It was just like, if I'm gonna be aiming for a Friday specifically, which I think is actually the most optimal day of the week, this would have been a good one, but also next Friday should be just fine. So, maybe it's just smart. Maybe it's for the best. And maybe I shouldn't be too harsh on myself for just forgetting to... Did I take the fucking screenshots or not? I did. Yeah, but I can't... The problem with putting care and, you know, putting care and time and effort is that I'm still scared it's gonna be bad. Because once again, I could have done this months ago, super easy, and I could have just, like, this is just a personal preference of mine to have the characters in their original form. Like, I'm going out of my way to get the default forms of them all, so that I don't have them as realized, because I feel like if they're realized, it's a completely different thing. I think it kind of takes away a lot of the takes a lot of it out. Oh yeah, but like I want it to be good. But I also don't. I have zero faith in myself that it's gonna be good. So yeah, hey, no, typical. Okay, yeah, that was 20 characters in a day, so I could maybe do this. Well, so I don't know if when is the thing that I cannot talk about. When is the update gonna hit? I don't know. Is that gonna be? Oh, I mean, I know, and it's not about me worrying about, you know, like I know that there are people who are a lot more talented and able to, you know, do a lot more. Like there are people that have probably done this with a lot more detail, a lot more care. Yeah, because I'm curious, is that gonna hit specifically first thing Tuesday, or is it gonna hit end of Tuesday? Wait, is it even Tuesday? It is Tuesday, 16th, right? Yeah. They didn't postpone it, did they? Spoiler alert. I mean, as long as nothing of the actual, you know, it's gonna be okay. I mean, that's about as much as I expected. I just said already. I mean, yeah. I'm hoping for update to be any improving. That much I'm aware of as well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I bet they even mentioned that in the patch notes or in the showcase. Is that, yeah, and those people, yeah, you guys just got yourself more jail time. Okay, it's releasing. Okay, so it's gonna be 16th. Okay, fair enough. So technically, I could wrap this one up on Monday. And then by then I should have all the material available for the Smash or Pass list. And then on Tuesday I could already get to, you know, end my suffering one way or another. Yeah, like depending on how when they up, like, because I kinda want to get to that new content. I don't know how much there's gonna be. Is there gonna be? Because I mean, thus far, whenever there's a title update, I can get the new content done in just a day or two. The most important thing is. Or should I do this? Okay, but well, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, that's also very possible. Because I don't mind like I would rather play on the release date of the update, so that because that's gonna once the update hits, I'm gonna be hit with nothing but spoilers. Like literally, I cannot Google a fucking recipe without probably having like a Monster Hunter new content available. Why is experts think that Nargacuga is the hottest monster, like in Monster Hunter Wilds? Shit, jail time. Yes, that's exactly what I'm planning. So I would do it on Friday. So yeah, so I will play the update as soon as it hits. I will get this done before that. I'm pretty sure I can get this done in a day. Like it's just one more. Yes, I know, more jail time. At this point I'm gonna be spending the rest of my life and I'm gonna be spending the rest of my next 5 million lifetimes in jail. I can't help it. I'm just... No, I don't think I should say that. Valid. Valid. Is green Nargacuga then second? Nah, I mean, I think Nargacuga as a species is, the third one. I think green one is the one that lifts it up a little bit. Okay. Fair. I mean, Magna Tigrex, in my opinion... Okay, fine. Fine. Tigrex maybe is not the hottest monster, so I can kind of get that. So 5 is actually pretty generous. I would maybe put even a 4. I have no clue what Dire Miralis is, but I'm not checking that now. Fair enough. Very, very valid. I can get behind that list. And eventually I'll make my own list and back that one up. I will not Google a single thing. I will not Google anything. Well, except all the things I Googled this stream, but I had to just make sure that I knew what those terms and Pokemon were. It's not like that I would get Monster Hunter spoilers while Googling Pokemon. That's very fair. A Carcross is a little cutie. Well, Wait. Fuck. Oh, fuck, you're actually right. You're actually right. I was planning on watching the game show, or the game awards. I can't do that because they're gonna have an announcement on that one. Oh fuck. Or they're gonna have an ad for an upcoming. No, I can't do that. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna watch that stream after all. But yeah, no, I'm gonna find a nice rock. Oh my god, it's such a good thing that. Holy fuck. I'm glad I realized this before because they're literally gonna start in in an hour, I think, or maybe even less. Yeah, no, I can't. I literally can't. I can't do that. Oh my god, that's such a good. What a good time to realize this. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go do some creative work, I guess, while listening to music or something like that. I was about to make it. Yes, you're very correct on that. Enormous mistake. Yeah, I'm gonna go be artsy or whatever, and I'll find a nice rock to staple myself to. But yeah, anyways, the fuck am I gonna do tomorrow? It depends. Yep, you're right. You're right. Maybe watching the stream about the upcoming gaming news is not the best way to avoid upcoming gaming news on one of the hottest games of the year. Oh god. Anyways, thank you all. Yeah, I'll try to wrap this up soonish. Oh my god. Bye, Z's. I'm really tired.